On the rainy season, more than 3 feet of rain have fallen in 1 week and killed almost a dozen in Cambodia and Vietnam. The region's rainy season lasts 2 more months. Eyes on that, and thoughts are with them. Up next, solar storm induction. We've got to look at the extreme geoelectric field values in Australia, following the realization that New Zealand next door is probably the most geomagnetically vulnerable place on Earth. They are discovering the geologic conductivity versus resistivity profiles drive significant energy events there as well. And a legit question is, how long does it take from solar impact to induced current? We get good data here from the transformer-induced currents. The wait time is only about 2 minutes in terms of substorm conditions, but the sudden onset can trigger the currents in only 20 seconds. That is fast. And even an automated shutoff and shed load system might not work in time or be enough. Folks, we continue to see identification of ultra-powerful magnetic fields on the sun. Here they also identify why they probably weren't able to be seen before. The important aspect of this is that such magnetism is required for superflares. The evidence of superflares hitting Earth had confronted theoretical solar physics in that missing magnetic power. Not so much missing anymore. The large-scale helicity of the magnetic field of the galaxy continues to be proven. We saw the preprint posted to arXiv with aspirations of passing peer review, and it's heading to the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society. Of course, this is paramount confirmation of the scaled setup we see in the lab, at the sun, everywhere, and it comes with the central current sheet, the trigger for Earth's catastrophe cycle. Well, folks, after spending a decade trying to point at facts and shred political paradigms surrounding climate change, it looks like the monster known as 2020 continues, and it seems as nature has claimed an insistence on more political postings and an unapologetic support for only one side. I can say, climate change is one place the left is just plain wrong. Not about how bad pollution is, it's bad, but on the real effect of climate change and the lack of solar particle influence in previous models. We've got 2 more to add to the list of hundreds of solar forcing studies here today, by the way. A specific one on food security based on solar forcing and ENSO, which by itself is subject to solar forcing. But the better one, and our top story today, comes from authors that show up in our textbook numerous times. In particular, Varitanenko and Ogurtsov have produced a considerable percentage of the solar forcing papers the last decade or two. Another notch on the temperature control belt for solar forcing here, finding it to be the better match than the tidal cycles for Earth. And folks, the top recommendation today is...